You wake up, run your hands through your hair, and freeze. There are a few too many strands left on your palms. Or maybe you glance in the mirror and notice your hairline creeping back just a millimeter further than last month. It is a heavy moment. Suddenly, you are calculating how much time you have left before you look older, wondering if you are losing your edge, and questioning why your own genetics seem to be working against you. Meanwhile, your closest friends are walking around with thick mops on their heads, totally oblivious. It feels like a very personal, very visible biological failure. We are taught from day one that a thick head of hair equals health and vitality. When that hair starts thinning, we assume our bodies are malfunctioning. But we have to ask if the very physical trait you are stressing over serves a purpose we've simply forgotten. Human biology rarely throws away resources by accident. Physical traits survive across thousands of generations for very specific, highly efficient reasons. This shedding offered a distinct competitive edge. It was a critical biological upgrade that allowed early humans to survive and conquer their environment. Millions of years ago, our early ancestors stepped out of shaded forests and into extreme, sun-baked environments. The landscapes were brutally hot, and survival meant hunting out in the open. They did not hunt by sprinting for a quick ambush. They used persistence hunting. An early human would lock on to a faster animal and simply chase it down across vast distances, refusing to stop. Running continuously for hours exacts a massive toll on the body. The muscles work in overdrive, generating huge amounts of internal heat that push the human core temperature toward a lethal tipping point. The animals they chased were much faster, but they had a fatal flaw. Bound in thick fur, those animals could not release their body heat on the run. Eventually, they would collapse from heat stroke. The winner of this chase was simply whoever could handle the heat the longest. Managing internal body temperature dictated which tribes ate and which starved. This diagram shows the biological cooling system evolution developed: thermoregulation. By sweating, the body uses evaporation to pull heat away from the skin. But sweat cannot evaporate if the wind never reaches the skin. A thick coat of hair traps rising heat and entirely blocks airflow, pushing the body's internal temperature into a dangerously high zone. Shedding that heavy fur changes the equation. Bare skin exposes sweat directly to the air. The moisture evaporates rapidly, the trapped heat dissipates, and the core temperature drops back down to a safe baseline. Out on the sweltering savanna, a hunter with less hair had a massive advantage. They could continuously dump internal heat while still moving, allowing them to easily outrun an overheating animal. Dropping that excess hair kept them cool, kept them moving, and ultimately fed their communities. A receding hairline helped drive a successful hunt. Because these hunters brought home the highest caloric yield, their families thrived. They raised stronger children who inherited these same specialized traits for heat management. While general fur loss helped the whole body, shedding hair on the scalp provided a specialized radiator for the brain, our most heat-sensitive organ. This variation created a genetic lottery where some bloodlines became hardwired to vent heat through the head as they aged. Today, this ancient baseline is influenced by how we live. Chronic stress, poor nutrition, and a lack of sleep signal the body to prioritize essential survival functions, which can accelerate the thinning process in those carrying these hunter genes. While our lifestyle can change the timing, the underlying mechanism is a specialized survival adaptation. It is a powerful biological feature that once helped our ancestors outlast the most dangerous predators on Earth. Early human societies did not stand around judging each other by the shape of a hairline. Status, respect, and the ability to raise a family were earned through endurance, practical skill, and the capacity to keep the tribe fed. Our biology has remained constant, but modern culture shifted the goalposts. We have developed a narrow definition of attractiveness that ignores our actual biological history. The anxiety millions feel over hair loss is a recent invention. It is born from modern mirrors and marketing, rather than any objective measure of health or capability. A bald scalp stands as a biological testament to human resilience. It is a physical echo of the endurance that allowed our species to thrive in the harshest climates. The only actual danger associated with losing your hair is allowing a social stigma to diminish your internal confidence. True strength has always come from character, endurance, and courage. These are the traits that remain long after physical appearances change. So stop fearing your reflection in the mirror. You carry an evolutionary heritage where capability, confidence, and courage have always been the ultimate advantage.